Just give me a number instead of my name. Forget all about me and let me decay. I do not matter, I'm only one person. Destroy me completely and throw me away. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind, for I have been promised a land of my own.
Joseph's luck was really out, his spirit and his fortune all. Alone he sat, alone he thought of happy times he used to know. Hey, dreamer, don't be so upset. Hey, Joseph, you're not beaten yet. Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Don't give up, Joseph, fight till you draw. We've read the book and you come out on top. Now into Joseph's prison cell were flung two very frightened men.
We don't think that we will ever see the light of day again. Hey, Joseph, help us if you can. We've had dreams that we don't understand.
Men were servants of Pharaoh the king, both in the doghouse but doing their thing. One was a baker, a cook in her prime. One was a butler, the Jeeves of his time.
Tell me of your dreams, my friends, and I will tell you what they show. Though I cannot guarantee to get it right, I'll have a go.
First the wicked trembling took the floor. Nervously he spoke of what he saw.
There I was standing in front of a vine, and I picked some grapes and I crushed them to wine, and I gave them to Pharaoh, who drank from my cup. I tried to interpret, but I had to give up.
You will soon be free, my friend, so do not worry anymore. The king will let you out of here, and you'll buttle as you did before.
Pigs and liquor rose to tell her dream, hoping it would have a similar theme. There I was standing with baskets of bread. High in the sky I saw birds overhead, who flew to my basket and
sad to say your dream is not the kind of dream I'd like to get. Pharaoh has it in for you. Your execution date is set. Don't rely on all I said I saw. It's just that I have not been wrong before.
Go, go, jump. Go, go, jump. Go, go, jump. Go, go, jump. Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Sha-la-la, Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dream got ahead of your time. Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Sha-la-la, Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dream got ahead of your time. Go, 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 Joe. Go, 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 Joe. Like this now. Go, 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 Joe. Go, 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 Joe. Go, 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 Joe. Joe. Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Sha-la-la, Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dream got ahead of your time. Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Sha-la-la, Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dream got ahead of your time. Baby in jail.
Who is hot on dreams?
Could explain no Pharaoh's tale.
Pharaoh said,
We'll fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can.
what would Pharaoh, what you gonna do? People hunting you, hey, what you gonna do? Take the band and right along. Joseph stood before the throne.
Service to Pharaoh has begun. Tell me your problem, mighty one.
Welcome to Egypt there, Joseph. Well, I was wandering along the banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. Oh, yeah. And right behind these fine, healthy animals came 7 other cows, skinny and vile. Oh, yeah. Well, the thin cows ate the fat cows, which I thought would do them good. But it didn't make them fatter like I thought a monster supper should. See, the thin cows were as thin as they had ever been. This dream has got me shaking. Hey, Joseph, now what does it mean? Well, you know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. So don't be cruel, Joseph. Tell me now, I beg of you. I was standing doing nothing in a field out of town when I saw 7 beautiful ears of corn. Oh, yeah. They were ripe, they were golden, and you guessed it, right behind them there were 7 other ears, tattered and torn. Oh, yeah. Well, the bad corn ate the good corn, yeah, they came up from behind, yes they did. Joseph, here's the punchline, man, it's really gonna blow your mind, baby. Flip your lid. You see, the bad corn was as bad as it had ever been. And this dream's got me all shook up, so Joseph, tell me what it means. Hey. Hey. Hey, 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 Joseph. Won't you please tell Pharaoh what does it mean? Oh, Thank you very much.
Well, I get the part about the cows, but I'm not quite sure about the corn. Could you run that by me just one more time, Mr. Pharaoh Man?
Hey, 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 Joseph. Won't you please tell Pharaoh what does this crazy, 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 crazy dream mean? Oh, yeah.
7 years of bumper crops are on their way. Years of plenty, endless wheat and tons of hay. Your farms will boom, there won't be room to store the surplus food you'll grow. After that, the future doesn't look so bright. Egypt's luck will change completely overnight, and famine's hand will grab the land with food at all-time low. Noble king, there is no doubt what your dreams are all about. All these things you saw in your pajamas are a long-range forecast for your farmers, and I'm sure it's crossed your mind what it is you'll have to find. Find a man to lead you through the famine with a flair for economic planning. But who this man could be, I just don't know. This man could be, I just don't know. Who this man could be, I just don't know. Who this man could be, I just don't know.
Pharaoh said,
Don't stone the crows, this Joseph is a clever kid. Who'd have thought that 14 cows could mean the things he said they did? Joseph, you must help us further, I have got a job for you. You shall see us through this crisis, you shall be my number 2.
Pharaoh told his guards to fetch a chisel from the local store, whereupon he ordered them to cut the chains that Joseph wore. Joseph got a royal pardon and a host of splendid things, a chariot of gold, a cloak, a medal, and some signet rings.
Joseph, we are the perfect team. Old buddies, that's you and me. I was wise to have chosen you. You'll be wise to agree.
Joseph, how can we ever say all that we want to about you? We're so glad that you came our way. We would have perished without you.
We were in a jam, would have baffled Abraham. But now we're a partnership that's just a piece of cake.
Rain expands Noah, only goes to show us
That anyone from anywhere can make it when Jehovah makes the way.
perfect place to stop the show. Joseph, after all, is gone about as far as he can go. But I'm sure that Jacob and his other sons have crossed your mind. How has famine hit the family Joseph left behind?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Tell you what, stick around, try that salad bar. It's simply exquisite. Don't forget to tip your waitress. I'll be here all weekend. Thank you very much. You have a good night. Thank you very much.
Do you remember those good years in Canaan? The summers were endlessly gone. The fields were a patchwork of clover. All over. The winters were never too cold. We strolled down the boulevard together, and everything round us was fine.
Now the fields are dead and bare, no joie de vivre anywhere.
Et maintenant we drink a bitter wine.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? Eh bien, raisons their ways to those Canaan days. Do you remember those wonderful parties? The splendor of Canaan's cuisine. Extravagant elegant soirees. Gayest the Bible has seen. It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, we've gone to the other extreme. No one comes to dinner now. We'd only eat them anyhow. I even find I'm missing Joseph's rings. Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? And yeah, raise your bellies to those Canaan days. It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, gone to the other extreme. Perhaps he wasn't quite so bad. Perhaps we all misjudged the man.
And how we miss his entertaining
Hum, hum, hum.
dreams.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? And yeah, raise your bellies to those Canaan. And yeah, raise your bellies to those Canaan days.
So, back in Canaan, the future looked rough. Jacob's family were finding it tough.
The famine has caught us unprepared. We are thin, we are ill, we are getting scared. It's enough to make anyone weep. We are down to our very last sheep.
But in Egypt there's food going spare.
They've got corn, they've got meat, they've got fruit and drinks.
And if we had the time, we could see the spin.
So they finally decided to go.
I shall now take them all for a ride. After all they have tried fratricide. I dreamed that in the fields one day the corn gave me a sign. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turn and bow to mine. I dreamed I saw 11 stars, the sun and moon and sky, bowing down before my star, and now I realize why. How do I know where you come from? You could be spies. No! Telling me that you are hungry. That could be lies. How do I know who you are? Why do you think I should help you? Would you help me?
Yes!
Why on earth should I believe you? I've no guarantee.
Grovel, grovel, cringe about to fall. Worship, worship, beg, kneel, punch, crawl. Grovel, grovel, cringe about to fall. Worship, worship, beg, kneel, we are the 11 brothers, good men and true. Though we know we count for nothing when up next to you. Honest is our middle name. Life is only heavy from us. Hope's almost gone. It's getting very hard to see us from sideways on grovel, grovel. Cringe about to fall. Worship, worship, beg, kneel, punch, crawl.
I rather like the way you're talking, astute and sincere. Suddenly a tragic story gets me right here.
This is what we hope he'd say.
All this tugging at my heartstrings seems quite justified. I shall give you what you came for and lots more beside.
Thank you, cringe about to fall. Worship, worship, beg, kneel, punch, crawl. Thank you, cringe about to fall. Worship, worship, beg, kneel, punch, crawl.